your immediate reaction to Arthur Smith taking over the Pittsburgh offense?
Perfect fit. Perfect. Makes sense. Mike Tomlin football. I mean, this is a guy that's rooted in Mike Munchak, Mike Mularkey, right? Vrabel, tough, physical. We're going to win the line of scrimmage. We're going to know how to run the ball with Najee Harris. We're going to be creative within the run scheme and do that. That's where I think people don't realize, like, hey, Arthur Smith, offensive coordinator, 2019 Titans. They go to the AFC Championship game. They had a top 10 or 11 offense in football, one of the top rushing offenses in football. 2020, the year before he became the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons, Tennessee Titans with Ryan Tannehill, right? Number 2 offense in football, only behind the Kansas City Chiefs, ahead of Josh Allen and Brian Daboll of the Buffalo Bills. So there's some stuff there, certainly. I think he fits the tough mantra of Tomlin, Pittsburgh. We're going to play smash mouth football, and then he's going to have some creative ways to throw the ball down the football field and be aggressive. That's where I like the fit, Mike.
And it raises a lot of questions. Art Rooney, the owner of the team, met with reporters or he just started popping up everywhere on Monday. I don't know if he was doing a media tour or what. He was on radio, I think, but he said a lot of different things. They have to decide what they're going to do with Najee Harris's 5th-year option. They still believe in Kenny Pickett. There's something, that Mason Rudolph showed late in the year and in the playoffs that they like. I just wonder what Arthur Smith is going to want to do at quarterback, especially with Ryan Tannehill available. I mean, I know Ryan Tannehill's been around for a while now, mid-30s, drafted in the top 10 in 2012, the same year that Kirk Cousins was drafted,
right.
Same year Russell Wilson was drafted. I mean, Ryan Tannehill, if he's healthy, he's better than what they currently have, isn't he?
Well, it's close. I don't think it's in a lot of ways, yes, I would say so. Again, Kenny Pickett, we haven't seen it yet. Now, maybe with a better offensive coordinator and a better plan altogether, maybe he could show us, what he's truly capable of. But I think I've always kind of been a Ryan Tannehill defender, right? I think he's a little bit better than people realize. We're taking the AFC Championship, number 2 offense in football like we're talking about. I know he hasn't been perfect. He's not a superstar, but yeah, that'd be a place where I certainly would fit the mold of like exactly what you're saying, right? Yeah, we got Pickett here. He's the starter, but a guy like Ryan Tannehill comes here. You're not like in stone as a starter. You're going to have to outperform him every day and then keep your job during the regular season as well. On top of that, I certainly could see them make that type of move, Mike. That would make a lot of sense.
And even if they are overmatched offensively, you have a coordinator who can take the ingredients and whip it up into something like one of those cooking shows where they just have a bag of chocolate chips and, a clump of flour and some cinnamon and this, that, and the other thing, and it turns out to be something that's pretty good. It's just like a bunch of crap that you throw together. Maybe Arthur Smith can do that with whatever they have, whatever they choose to have at the key positions on offense and whatever they have by way of offensive line. But that always feels like a team that's driven by its defense and an offense that does enough to complement the defense. But Arthur Smith, and what's going to happen is Steelers fans aren't going to be happy until they see progress. They just want to see progress. They want to see a better offense, and there may be a ceiling on how good the Steelers offense can be, especially if your primary options at quarterback are going to be Kenny Pickett and Mason Rudolph. All due respect to them. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.